Robinson Maroons and the Oblong Panthers. I'm Jim Kincaid with Dwayne Shaw, Tony Schrei, Ron Wheeler behind the camera, and we're a part of Worldwide Sound and Video Production, and we're coming to you through the courtesy of Triax Cablevision.
Sponsors for tonight's game: Pat Keene Investment Management and Research, Bob's Pizza, Ron's Furniture, Crawford Memorial Hospital, Crawford County State Bank, Robinson Dairy Queen, Bulliam Funeral Homes, American Legion EM Kohler Post 69, Kemper CPA Group, Westgate Red and White, E.H. Berry Corporation, the Loyal Order of Moose number 1369, Goodwine Funeral Homes, Jamboree Junction, Crawford County Insurance Agency in Oblong, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Rural King Supply, Morris Construction, Leaf Incorporated in Robinson, the Big Buck Building Center, VFW Post 4549, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division, Charlie Incorporated, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
Well, as you can see out on the field, a picture of the Shrine Color Guard, and they will be presenting the colors tonight. This is the annual Shrine game between the Robinson Maroons and the Oblong Panthers. Last year in Oblong, this year will be the final Shrine game and played here in Robinson. This is also senior night here at Robinson High School, and we'll be with you with the introduction of the senior who have been participating here in the band, the cheerleaders, and the senior football team, along with their parents. Robinson coming into tonight's ball game on a roll toward the playoffs. They're 7-1 overall, with a big win last week with, I'm trying to think, 3 in a row, I believe they've had since their loss to Effingham. Oblong, a tough season. They're 1-7 as they come in, a young ball club building for the future, and I think probably are going to look for better things next year. They've got some good boys that we're going to be watching. The Sanders boy at running back for Oblong has had a pretty good year. Young man at quarterback, and Oblong, I think, will be building toward better things. Robinson, also a team that has a good foundation. They've got seniors, they've got experience, but they also have some young guys playing in the line, a young backfield coming on that's looking pretty good.
A lot of young kids on both teams. The big thing on everybody's mind around here, though, is Wednesday night, where and who. And a lot of speculation, north and south, and we just have to wait. When is that drawing done?
It's done tomorrow, and
tomorrow?
I think probably by the time the viewers are watching this ball game, they'll know. We'll try to get a couple of minutes with Coach Terry Roach tonight at halftime and talk to him a little bit about what he would like to have. Like you say, we're seeing areas both north and south, and one of the areas they're talking about is Flora, one is Mount Carmel.
Makes it tough for a coaching staff. I'm sure they're scouting some people tonight, but you don't know who to scout and who to ask for game films for anybody else until the selection is made.
Well, Robinson, in participating in the playoffs, will be playing somewhere Wednesday night. With a win that night, they will be playing then the next Saturday night, coming right up 3 or 4 days later on Saturday. And then if the playoffs continue for the Maroons, it will be a week from that Saturday when they play their third game. So the timing is there. It's just a matter of where it's going to be at this point. I'm trying to pick up what's going on here this evening. We're not sure what's going to happen first here. We get the Robinson High School band is in position out here, and the Shrine Color Guard also in position, and they're about ready to get things going.
And the seniors are gathered on the end line down here. I think they're just waiting for somebody to say go.
Looks like they're going now.
Yes, we had our first introduction here, and I missed it. It's a band member coming down the track.
Well, the first couple should be Kimberly Briggs and her parents, Ron and Lana Briggs. Okay, and is this the first one?
Yes.
Okay, coming up now is Jennifer Briggs and her parents, Ted and Linda Brush. Here's Nora Cuccinella and Giuseppe and Rosalia Cuccinella. Joe's Italian Foods. Okay, I think we're out of line here. Okay, here is Matt Emmerich and Mike and Susan Emmerich. We're trying to pick this up on the monitor, and I think with the list that we have, somebody got out of line. Here's Wayne Johnson. Is it?
Becky's parents, Larry and Betsy McCammon.
Don't have one. Okay. Here, Justin King.
Her parents, Pat and George. Amber Parrott.
Okay, this is Heather Lycan and Steve and Patricia Lycan. And McCammon. Okay, here we are. Yeah, that was Becky McCammon, Larry and Betsy McCammon, their parents. Heather Olinger and her dad, George Olinger. This is Amber Parrott. Greg and Linda Parrott as her parents. Chris Rice, I think, with his mother Phyllis Mullins. It's who? Schiller? Christy Schiller? Yeah, she's trumpet player, I believe, isn't she? Yeah, and her parents, Chuck and Judy Schiller. Here's the Shries. Melissa Shry and Tony and Ann Shry.
Yeah, this is the only time we'll ever let Tony in front of the camera, so look close.
Okay, that was Christy Barnes and Pat and Jan Barnes. April Carter and Nancy Carter. Mm-mm. Well, we apologize for not having the names of all of them, but we're out of sync with the lineup that we were given, so we're kind of feeling along. There's the Mannings. Tori Manning, a cheerleader, and her parents, Bob and Marilyn Manning. Here we come with the senior football players. That's the manager. Neil Beard and his dad, Mike Beard. There's Justin Stone, Ted and Marge Stone, his parents. Jesse Snyder and William and Virginia Snyder, Jesse's parents. And that's David Bonnell and Don and Loretta Bonnell, his parents. Nathan Fiscus and his dad, Bob Fiscus. Jim Pat Odell and his parents, Gary and Judy Odell. Jason Phillips and Larry and Becky Phillips. Here's Jake Baxter and his mother, Cindy Baxter. There's Chad Ryan Smith and Doug and, Doug and Rita Henry. David Null and Gary and Linda Null. See Bo Davis, number 65, there in line. We see Sean Odell and his mother, Nana Odell. Scott Silverthorne, Lee and Ann Silverthorne. Scott, the place kicker, you've seen him put 3 or 4 in a row through the uprights last week on extra points. Number 82 in line down there, we can hardly pick up, is Calvin Fox and Mr. and Mrs. Gene Fox. And finally, Charlie Applegate, almost out of the picture here, and his mother, Debbie Price. Well, again, we apologize for not having the names all correct on these. We hope you got a chance to view them. These people, these young people have represented the Robinson High School in very grand style. Participated in the band, they participated in sports, the cheerleaders, and the Robinson High School would like to thank them and give them their very best wishes always. Now the senior band members make their way back into the band formation, and I think we're about ready to have the presentation of the colors with the Shrine Color Guard